Yesterday, Australia witnessed a tragedy that shook the nation and reignited painful global conversations around faith, identity, and violence. According to reports circulating widely, two attackers of Muslim Pakistani origin carried out a deadly assault on a Jewish gathering, eliminating 15 people, including a child. The incident immediately spread across social media and international news, triggering an intense emotional reaction. Within hours, narratives hardened. Accusations of rising anti-Semitism dominated headlines. Muslims once again were spoken of as a hidden threat. Fear turned into collective blame. Anger spilled over entire communities. But in the middle of this darkness, there was another story, one that received far less attention, which also shows the hypocrisy of Western media. Amid the chaos and gunfire, witnesses say a 43-year-old Muslim man named Ahmed al-Ahmed, a fruit shop owner and father of two, made a decision that most people never would. When the attackers opened fire, Ahmed did not run or hide. He moved towards danger. The now viral clip shows Ahmed confronting one of the gunmen and successfully wresting the weapon away. At that moment, he had a choice. He could have fired back, he could have sought revenge, but instead he made a calculated and deeply intelligent decision. He chose not to pull the trigger, as he understood that firing even a single shot could have caused police to mistake him for another attacker. In that split second, he thought not about himself, but about preventing further bloodshed. He thought about innocent lives, particularly the lives of Jewish people. Ahmed knew the risk. He knew there was a second attacker. He knew he could be shot. He knew he might never see his children again. And in fact, during the struggle, he was shot. Thankfully, he survived, seriously injured, but alive. What makes this moment even more powerful is that Ahmed did not stop to judge who deserved saving. Reports mention that among those present were individuals openly supportive of the Israeli military, yet even such opinions did not matter. Support for violence does not make someone a legitimate target. Ahmed understood something that extremists never will. Innocence does not end where disagreement begins. In that moment, a Muslim man became the protector of Jewish lives, a fact that many mainstream outlets barely acknowledged. The attackers, their religion, origin, and identity remained the center of attention, silently pushing aside the man who averted even greater loss of life. But humanity did not disappear entirely. In a rare and meaningful gesture, Jewish billionaire and hedge fund manager William "Bill" Ackman chose to focus not on the attackers, as all the Western media were doing, but on the savior. Ackman donated $99,999 to Ahmed al-Ahmed's GoFundMe campaign, which had been set up to support him after the attack. The donation sparked a surge in public interest, not just in the incident, but in the man who stood between hatred and its victims. The gift was more than money. It was recognition and gratitude. A Muslim saved Jews, and a Jew thanked a Muslim. This is what the world could look like if media stopped spreading hate. But it is not the story that dominates headlines. The Muslim man did become a hero for those Jews. Still, no one will focus on him. The focus will always remain on the attacker's religion and ethnicity, and this is why there is a possibility that darker days may lie ahead for Muslims worldwide, but particularly for Muslims in Australia, and especially those of Pakistani origin, who now face suspicion, fear, and backlash for crimes they did not commit. Muslims in Australia are now living in fear. They are afraid to go to work or send their kids to school, and no one knows what dangers lie ahead for them in the coming days. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakumullahu khairan.